I'm going to take a second to talk to you about underdogs.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for
Yeah.
you.
Fly, Eagles, fly, Eagles on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird game nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly, the podcast. And we can call him man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man saw Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randolph. Season here, really time to do him in. Your boy Philly Fresco, thanks for tuning in.
What is going on, you guys? This is your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. So today is the day. Today is the day that we do our first ever subscriber fantasy draft. I don't have a good name for this, but we're doing a draft, y'all. We're doing a fantasy draft with some of our subscribers. If this goes well, you guys enjoy this, we'll do a couple more leagues. I have openings in other leagues that are free and some are that are paid. So you guys let me know if you guys want to keep on doing this. We'll definitely keep on doing it. But we're going to do it. Starts at 1 o'clock. We're going to have it pulled up basically like I did a lot of the other things. You'll be able to see the whole shebang. I'll take down the, Philly the podcast. Matter of fact, I could just take that down now. Make it easier on myself. And we should have Brandon coming in here anytime now, so that'll be fun as well. But yeah, so you'll see it up on here. Obviously, it's not started yet, so we're not going to leave it up on there. But I mean, let's talk, man. We got 15 people already in here. What's going on, everybody? Let me see who we got in the chat, man. We got Adi B in the chat. So who's in the league? Because I'll be forgetting who's actually in the league. So if you're in the league, let me know, because I'm not going to be giving away no cookies. I'm not telling y'all who I'm picking. Nothing like that. That's not going to happen. So big plays in the league. Okay. He thinks he's going to win it. That's cute. Patty says, is the league full? This one is full. I'll make some more leagues, and I think we got a couple more leagues anyways that have openings. So just hit me up on either Twitter or Instagram or something like that. Here, this is all my information. So just hit me up and let me know you want to join. Let me know you want to join a league, and we'll make some more leagues, man. We'll definitely make some more leagues. You don't have to be a member. Said this is going to be your last year in fantasy. Why is that? I can't go without fantasy. Fantasy made me watch other teams. Before, I would just watch the Eagles. If the Eagles weren't on, I probably wasn't watching football. But you know what I'm saying? If fantasy football made me watch everything else. So I love fantasy football, and I win a lot. So I'm not mad at it. Yeah, definitely. If you want to join, just hit me up on one of my socials, and I'll get you guys a link. Me squeak arms. All right, so we got my guy in here acting like Zach Ertz and Slim Shady at the same time. Spoiler alert: Joe's gonna pick J Jaw first pick. How'd you know? I was taking J Jaw first pick? No, I don't got I got the 10th pick. This is gonna be. What's good, B.I.? What's good? Adi, Poppy, me, Papa, me, Brandon, K-Rack, 78, Ref Taco. Goddard's is me. Big TDs is Alyssa, Inferno, and Fizzy. So only ones I don't know who is. I think I don't know who Fizzy is. So if you in here, I think I know who Inferno is. And I know who K-Rack is. So I think the only ones I don't know are Inferno and Fizzy. I definitely want to join a league. Yeah, just hit me up. And I'll definitely get it popping. You also got to show some support for the members, I guess, too. Philly podcast, like a members only. I try to do a members only league. It didn't fill up. So, if they don't want to do it, that is on them. Big facts. What is going on, Alyssa? Yeah, we chilling until the actual draft set off. Okay, it's you. I didn't know. I didn't know who was who. So all right. So at least I'm putting names to names. I guess you got the 10th pick. I like that because some players slip and then and it's a snake draft. So I could possibly get 2 really good players. That's the. Wait, Joe, did you bring the Wawa? Did we forget the Wawa? Yo, that joke is funny, bro. I love that commercial. That joke is funny. Second pick. Yeah, you have. I don't know how you got J-Jaw. I don't know how you got second pick. Running the league got second pick. I'm not calling it, suspicious, but it's a little funny. I could probably call every single pick that's gonna get taken. It's gonna probably go McCaffrey. McCaffrey. No, actually, I'm gonna say you don't gotta tell me if I'm wrong, right, Addy? I guess it doesn't matter. Are you taking Kamara? I think you're gonna take Kamara over McCaffrey. What you think, Addy? We forgot the wow. That's gonna be. I gotta write that up on the board. We forgot the Wawas. It's all good. You're on Facebook, so they don't see it anyways. Hacking. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. She calls it random. See, I called that. I knew you was gonna take Kamara first. So you're gonna take Kamara. Alyssa's probably gonna take McCaffrey. Yeah, I think it's like 1A, 1B, depending on how you look at it. I like Kamara and McCaffrey. Let me see. Yeah, they have him ranked number 2. They have Dalvin Cook ranked number 2, but I don't know. I would put him probably number 3. Am I the only one standing up for this? Maybe I should stand up. Should I be standing up? How much more time? We still got 4 minutes. Should I just run the intro again? No. Nah, you the GOAT. Big play, Slay. You the GOAT. So I'm hyped for this, man. It's going to be a fun drive. It's definitely going to be a fun drive. Well, that's not good. Maybe like nerves, because I'm about to come through and just kill this draft. When are we starting? It's going to be starting at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Who's in the actual draft room here? I'm going to leave a message. I hope there's no auto drafts. I ain't trying to have no auto drafts. I'm taking Washington's Chase. Okay. Their defense, you mean? This gonna be all right. All right. So everybody in here looking like we got a couple people in here. Said J Jaw's the greatest wide receiver in history. Y'all wildin'. So here, I'll show this too. Y'all can watch the chat and everything. He said, I quit playing fantasy after the Saints and Jaguars played week 17. I had Breeze. He had Bortles and Allen Robinson. Breeze kneeled, so I lost the point, and Bortles had a big pass to Allen Robinson. That's why I don't play that deep into the season. You're supposed to end it like 2 or 3 weeks before the season ends. Lost by a third of it. I've lost some heartbreakers, man. I've definitely lost some heartbreakers. Facts the bots be messing up the flow. What's good, broski? What's good, Kevo? What's good? Yeah, I'm trying to, we almost there. We got like 2 minutes, I think. Like 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Then y'all gonna see me take the best draft. And I'm not gonna be saying too much. Y'all can tell me what y'all think I should get, but I'm not giving away my team because I know y'all watching. So, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all watching. We got the Shakespeare in the building.
Hey, what up?
What's goody, my guy? You ready? You ready to see the best fantasy drafter you've ever seen? You get to see him, live and up close. You get to be on the bottom, box of him. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're welcome. This is gonna help you. No, I'm just kidding. What's
man.
Good, brother?
Not much, man. I'm excited to do this Eagles fan draft, and then talk a little Eagles at the same time. Can't beat it.
Yeah, facts. So let's start it off, man. I did a whole video, so I wasn't about to come on here and talk about it again. You know what I'm saying? I was not about to keep on adding to the fire, but I would like to hear, because we haven't even been able to really talk about it. It just happened with the whole Deshaun Watson situation. So how you feeling? He's no longer going to be well. The sources say, right?
The sources
he's
say,
no longer
right?
coming to Philly. So how you feeling, man?
Man, like you just said, the sources said, for all we know, there's other things happening behind the scenes, and we'll wake up one morning with some crazy ass news. But I mean, it is what it is. The guy doesn't want to be in Philly. At least that's what it makes it seem like. He has his choices. If anything, it would have been more of like a luxury thing than an actual need. It'd be like, you get that thing that you really don't need to buy, but you get it sometimes because you're trying to show out for people. But we didn't, unless Hurts really stinks it up. We don't need Deshaun Watson in a sense. We need that draft capital, because if we're in a rebuild, then we need to use that draft capital to rebuild and get younger. I mean, we've been saying that for the last 3 years is we need to get younger. And next year, if we have 3 first rounds or whatever, 4 picks in the first 2 rounds, that's an opportunity to get younger and to really bolster this offense or defense, whatever, bolster the roster if we hit on those picks. So, yeah, would it have been kind of cool to see Watson as an Eagle? Sure. But in the grand scheme of things, then it's okay that he's not there.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. So now they're going off quick. We don't have bots in this draft. So Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, all in that order. Shout out to I asked Adi B before the draft. He stood true to his word and he took Alvin Kamara first. And Alyssa did take Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook going to Inferno, who's also in the chat, and Big Play Slay, who's also in the chat. Nick Chubb now going to Papa Sora. And now it's on you. You can talk me through it. You can go through it, then talk to me. It's up to you. Whatever you feel most comfortable with.
I feel like Eagles Nation's ought to hate me with this pick right now.
He's going to take Zeke. He's going to take Zeke. Oh, he took Ezekiel Elliott. Fizzy Doritos on the clock. What do you? All right, talk to me, man. Talk to me. You know they already want to beat you up.
I know. The problem is that Saquon, he gets hurt too much for me and doesn't. When you watch him, he has big home run plays, but if that offense if they're not blocking right, then he's shot. At least Zeke, he gets used, I feel like, a lot more, and I don't know.
So we got Tyreek Hill coming off the board right after you to Fizzy Doritos. Kev is on the board, and he takes Devontae Adams. Now Ref Taco coming up, and then yours truly is right after him. Alyssa's loving your pick. As well as Jake. This isn't the one you want to be making happy, but I'm not mad at it. It's a good pick. You gotta get that.
What are you gonna do? What are we gonna all ignore all of Dallas? We should
exactly. I mean, we can try, but yeah, we can try. It's gonna be tough to do that, but. So Ref Taco, where do you think he's gonna go? This should be interesting. I know where I'm going, if I'm being real with you. I already know where I'm going. I kind of hope he takes Barkley, if I'm being real. Because that's a risk I probably shouldn't take, but I want to.
The fact that Barkley's still there right now is kind of interesting, to be honest.
Especially a lot of people hating on him.
It's because he gets injured. I mean, he's coming off a big injury. Their offensive line's not the best. He'll take something to the house, but you wouldn't be talking to.
But would I?
Would he? Speaking of quarterbacks, and we can maybe discuss this after your 2 picks back to back. How come I saw one article, it was on Bleacher Report, that Minshew has a solid chance to try to take that starting job. And I don't know if it's someone trolling, and we can get into it after your 2 picks, but I just don't understand why it comes to Philadelphia. We can't have a backup quarterback without some kind of super serious competition.
So Ref Taco really letting it. He's either not here or he's taking his time. But no, listen, man. I've said before, like, I like Gardner Minshew. I think that, that's kind of who I wanted. I think that in a perfect world, if Jalen Hurts doesn't work out, I think that Gardner Minshew is a guy that you can have fight with a first-round pick. You know what I'm saying? And Gardner Minshew probably shouldn't win that, but he'd at least make it a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, he's a great backup, but it's just the drama. People love to be dramatic in Philadelphia. Now these picks to me, honestly, is a no brainer. There's probably going to be a lot of, maybe there might be hate, maybe there might not be. Now the first one, I'm just going to make this one easy, get it over with. We're going to take Saquon Barkley. We are going to take Saquon Barkley. You got to, right?
Yeah.
Now it comes to, this is where I ask myself, do I want to just get the best player at the position? Do I want to double stack my position? And me, I'm going to stack this position.
There you go.
The question becomes, do I want to do it with Aaron Jones or do I want to do it with Austin Eckler?
Oof. That's a
now the reason why I probably don't want to do Aaron Jones right now is because I feel like Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers are coming into the season with something to prove. And I think he's going to take a lot on his shoulders to try and prove it, him being Aaron Rodgers. So I don't think he'll have a bad year, but he might dip. Now, Eckler is, this is tough. This is tough. Everybody wants to get quiet in the comments. Usually people are telling me what I should do. You know what? I'm going to go with Eckler. Yeah, we're going to go with Eckler. She said she's going to she's going to auto. She's going to put me on auto. I had to think, man. I had to make sure. Somebody said take Gainwell.
Yeah.
Honestly, but yeah, no,
I've been taking Gainwell with my last pick in other drafts and mock drafts.
Yeah, depending on Josh Jacobs. Wow, Kev. I don't know about that. That's a bit high.
Yeah, I'm taking a running back again. I do like the double dip when the running backs in the first 2 rounds. I think
you're taking
Najee Harris, the rookie Pittsburgh.
See, that's a risk too, because we don't know, but he's looking like he's going to get a lot of work with them. So
they were working him early in the preseason. Like you would have thought that, like maybe, I guess not every team's like Philly and trying to hold their starters back. They were literally letting him get used to the NFL speed a little bit.
Yeah, I like it.
I think it was you or someone even said like Brady even got snaps this past in the preseason, and
facts.
Like it's kind of nerve-wracking because Atlanta, I'm not too worried about their defense, but obviously they have a solid offense, and are we going to be up to speed and everything come game day in 2 weeks?
We'll see. I hope so. I mean, look, at the end of the day, these guys might know what they're doing, but they're a new coaching staff too. So it's not like, so I feel like we have to evaluate them too. And we haven't been able to. I know fans don't matter. At the end of the day, like as much as even reporters don't matter. Nothing that is said outside of the building really matters. Right. But at the same time, like it's going to be said, right? So like, so I don't know. I just don't know who we are. I don't know who we are. And that's a scary thing. That's a very scary thing.
Facts. Travis Kelce just went off the board. Okay.
That's a good one. Calvin Ridley. So, all right. So let me catch up. I mean, they can see. I don't know why I have to really catch anybody up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Calvin Ridley's a good one. I like that. This is, wide receiver, I really do feel like is a very deep class of wide receiver. So for them to all go off the board like this is kind of surprising because I guess not. But I mean, there's some running backs that I would probably take over. Running back is so hard to find. Like, what do you think is your toughest position of, to fill?
It's running back. If you spend too much time getting wide receivers throughout the draft and you only have like 2 running backs come like round 9, you're pretty much hit in a sense, because then at that point you're relying on the PPR, the running backs that get pass catches out of the backfield. And then if someone goes down, that's what you're relying on, those like later mid rounds. So if you don't attack early with the limited actual running backs that get good amount of points, then it's going to be tough to come back from that.
Yeah. Now, George Kittle comes off the board a little bit earlier than I'm used to seeing him. I mean, top 3 picks. Let's look at these top 3 picks. Is there any team that stands out to you so far?
Well, we
have 5 teams that took 3 picks so far.
It's going to be all greens. So I'm going to go. I know I made everyone mad in the beginning, but hopefully this pick can, make people a little bit less mad.
Wow.
And that I'm all set at running back for now. Now I'm going to focus on the rest of my run.
Wow, that's an interesting pick. I like that you went running back because honestly, I'm thinking of doing the same. But wow, Miles Sanders. So you think he's gonna have the touches this year? Because that's what kind of scares me.
I think he will. I feel like maybe they realize, like, after watching tape, just seeing him get hurt the last couple of years, that they want to keep him healthy. So they give him limited. I mean, they gave everyone limited touches in this preseason, so it's kind of hard to tell. But they really let the rookie running back shine. I mean, Boston Scott was out there. I feel like the players that did play, outside of like the wide receivers, kind of getting them used to, the other guys were like the expendable players that were out there trying to earn a roster spot. So I think Miles Sanders, if the offensive line can stay healthy, I think he's going to get the touches he needs. Because we can't rely on Jalen Hurts to be Peyton Manning out there. We're going to need to run the ball.
Fact.
And even still, Peyton Manning had Edgerrin James, who's a Hall of Fame running back.
That's a fact. So I went Darren Waller, tight end, because I just feel like he's going to be their main target this year. He's going to be their guy this year. And then the second, I'm torn between players, not necessarily position, because I'm looking at wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I want to make people mad this early. But yeah, I got to go Scary Terry, man.
Yeah, I was looking at him too, man. And at the end of the day, when it comes to fantasy, sometimes you got to take that rivalry hat off, because otherwise you'd be avoiding some of the top point players.
Facts. DeAndre Swift goes off next. So I mean, look, I like my team so far. I got Saquon, Austin Eckler, Darren Waller, Terry McLaurin. Now I got to start looking at filling some spots up. Mike Evans goes off. Fizzy Dorito takes Allen Robinson. Does Shaky B find a new color to pick?
Dude, no, Julio. I don't know.
Who'd you take?
I'm gonna go Chris Godwin.
That was a good one. I was torn between him and Terry McLaurin. Kyle Pitts comes off the board to Papa Sora. Papa Sora taking the first real risk. Maybe that's a extension. Who do you think took the first risk?
The first risk? Let's see. I think maybe Kevin with Devontae Adams. With like you said, the wide receiver is the depth is really deep, and we're in a 10-man league, so you had the opportunity to probably wait. He probably would have been there at that same spot in the second round. You could have grabbed like the Jonathan Taylor or a Saquon Barkley.
True.
And even Patrick Mahomes for Rev Taco at that second round. You could have probably grabbed him in the third. Maybe not, but either way, what's the difference between, like, when it comes to fantasy, between like a Patrick Mahomes and a Justin Herbert?
Facts. Facts. I mean, I'm looking at a certain person at my quarterback position. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being real, because I haven't been able to pick him in any of my other leagues, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I have Patrick Mahomes in my franchise league, and it's a 2 QB league, so I need another good quarterback, but I like who I got. So he takes CeeDee Lamb. It's interesting to me that a lot of people are taking him over Amari Cooper.
Yeah. And the problem is, it's because they're hoping that, well, I don't know, the people that are taking him obviously hope that he takes that leap ahead of Amari. But Amari and Dak do have that connection from the last couple of years building up. And when Amari's out there, he's definitely hard to stop.
So off the board so far, we have Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Kyler Murray at the quarterback position. I like Kyler Murray a lot. Josh Allen might be great again, We all know what Patrick Mahomes is. So I mean, there's no surprise there. But are you kind of surprised quarterbacks are coming off pretty quickly?
Yeah, just because one, like I mentioned before, it's only a 10-man league, so you have some opportunities there, but there's just so many skill position players that I feel like you need to grab before you're digging in the backups. Oh shit! Yeah, I took this guy in my I might be able to grab him next round.
Ooh, Amari Cooper. We speak him into existence. Mark Andrews comes off the board.
That might be the surprise right there. That might be
yeah, that's
that
pretty
might
early
be a
pick.
little early right there.
Let's see what comes off next. Hey, stay away from the wide receivers. I need them.
Same. And I got my eye on one. This league's PPR, right? Like it has like 1 point or half point.
Yeah.
I think I know who I'm going to take. And I took him in my previous league. I'll let you know as long as Papa Sora doesn't take him.
Papa Sora.
I mean, the Rams are going to be nice. I think with Matthew Stafford instead of Goff, you have a better chance, which means a guy like Robert Woods or Cooper Kupp have that opportunity to really shine this year even more than they have.
Yeah, and they've been pretty consistent. You know what I'm saying? They've been pretty consistent even with Goff. And people act like Goff is trash. Goff ain't terrible. It is just they just didn't win a Super Bowl.
He only just played in the worst Super Bowl, like the most boring Super Bowl for the last
exactly. That's what everybody just remembers him as. I mean, he's not great. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, he's the GOAT. He's got immense amount of talent, but
you have to give it to Sean McVay. Those play calls that they were running, even when they played the Eagles, we were getting torched by their tight ends. And
yeah, no, I really do think he's a genius. Oh, we got Shaky beat. I was trying to distract you while your pick was on.
Tyler Lockett.
That's a good pick. Ain't no wide receivers gonna be left for your boy. Dang, son.
There will be no quarterbacks.
For real. I was trying to get him. Damn.
Is that who you wanted?
Yeah. I can't draft him in any of my leagues. They literally pick him right before me. I don't ever like to, like reach or anybody, but damn. And I know the next person I want gonna be gone too. Okay. Dallas Goedert.
What the
Kev
heck?
said Dallas Goedert. Kev said, screw all y'all thoughts. He said, y'all thought I was gonna go simple. Yeah, right. So yeah, we're gonna go Russ Wilson before I lose all out on an actual quarterback.
Respect.
And yeah, so I'm gonna get myself a number 2 wide receiver because I need to.
Okay.
And we're gonna go with Robert Woods. I feel like I know what I'm gonna get out of him.
Facts.
Damn, he got Myles Gaskins. Ref Taco low key. I think he's just like set his draft board and left, and he's low key got a pretty good team. How you gonna cap? Like Myles Gaskins is pretty good. Darrell Henderson is good. DeAndre Swift might be good once he gets back. Jonathan Taylor. You have no wide receivers, but you got a heck of running backs. You got mad running backs.
Facts.
James Robinson was a good pickup. Great pickup. Especially with Travis Etienne getting hurt.
I'm going to go.
Does he take a quarterback? Does he go tight end? Fill that need. I like Hawkinson a lot. If you're looking at tight ends, I doubt that you are, but
I'm going to go one more wide receiver.
That's
And
what I
because
figured.
this is a PPR league, and I'm hoping that Big Ben's. Do I want to go Pitt again? Shit, how much time do I have left?
Y'all getting the raw uncut. This is actually pretty fun.
I'll go Justin Herbert. I'll go quarterback.
Ooh. You got two good wide receivers, anyways.
If this wide receiver falls to me again, then I'll take him. We'll see.
Deontay Johnson.
Yeah.
We'll see. Now I feel like you got to take chances on wide receivers. Like there's some good guys that are out here, that may be starters, but now you can get really good value in running backs. I'm hoping that people kind of start looking away from running backs. I doubt it because I got a long way to wait, but I'm looking at the running backs like, shoot, let one of these drop to me.
Yeah, there's still some good names on there.
I kind of wish I would have waited on quarterback and took another maybe running back or wide receiver, but it is what it is.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I probably should have just taken someone I see here. I'm not going to say out loud. I'm not going to speak into existence.
I mean, my team's filled out though so far. I just need two more flexes. But I got my running backs, I got my wide receivers, my tight end. Let's go. I like my team so far. I'm not mad. Oh, you took big play Slay's guy, bro.
My bad, big play.
Quez Watkins. Quez might be a name that you see come off here. Josh Jacobs already went. So, yeah, that was a good call. Josh Jacobs already went. OBJ. I mean, I personally don't draft OBJ, but
this could be the year. Oh, big play with the Dak Prescott.
Ooh.
It took his guy, so he went with the enemy.
Mm-hmm. And I took that personally. Oh, Carlos comes in as soon as Dak Prescott's taken. He just felt it. He's a Cowboys fan. He just felt Dak getting taken. What's good, Carlos? We'll see who comes off next. Who you think got the best team so far? Who you looking at?
I mean, if I'm being selfish.
I knew you was going to say that. I knew you was going to say that.
I'm just saying.
That's not your team. That's not your team.
Let's see. Not my team. I mean, I do like you said, Ref Taco. I mean, taking Patrick Mahomes early is a little crazy. I mean, he still needs another wide receiver. He has 4 running backs and only 1 wide receiver. So we'll see with that. Let's see. I don't know. This seems pretty legit. Christian McCaffrey, Joe Mixon, A.J. Brown, Chris Carson, Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, I like her team. And now she's going to pick again. Let's see what she does. TJ Hawkinson, I like that pick.
Yeah, her team's pretty solid right now.
And she picks in like 2 more picks. Audi B gets. I mean, Audi has a good team too. Kyler Murray, CD. I mean, his wide receivers are a little. Calvin's gonna be a beast, but CD Lamb's gonna be good too. I mean, he just needs another running back.
Calvin's gonna get the Juju effect, right? We got to see if he can be that number 1. I mean, I know he's able to hold his own, like when Julio was out, but when Julio's in there, it's kind of like when Antonio Brown was there. You have to really keep your eye on them, and then that number 2 spot can really take over. So. We'll see what Calvin Ridley can do.
Ooh, took Gus Edwards. That might be a good pick now with J.K. Dobbins out.
That's who I was looking at.
Yeah, that was a good pick. I'm not even looking at the players anymore because now I'm just mad. I got to wait like 55 picks before I go again. Let me see if this will work. Yeah, it looks good. Nobody took Daniel Jones. Not yet. Not yet. He's a sleeper. Shh. We're trying to keep that one to ourselves, man.
No faith.
Alyssa hasn't said anything. She was in here in the beginning and then just got so serious. She's probably let me just checking the books and stuff. Yeah, Dank, we might do another one. We might do another one, man. If y'all enjoying this, she said, "Oh, I'm here." I told you, she got all. She's into it right now. Unbiased aside, I like my team. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Oh, there you go, Deontay.
Ooh, and another one of your picks is gone. Maybe we should not say it. That was my bad, bro.
It's all good.
Yeah, I know, Alyssa. I know you just glued to the cheat sheets. Y'all would be surprised with my next pick. All right, let's guess. I say he's gonna take either Odell Beckham.
Yeah, he can just take the. He might just take the top. And go Adam Thielen.
If he's still there. Oh, you talking about this dude? I'm talking about Big Play Slay. He said we're gonna be surprised with his pick.
Oh, he probably gonna go like Devontae Smith or something.
Yeah, true. That wouldn't be much of a surprise. Who do you think? You just did a draft, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think was the best value you got?
The best value I got. Let's see. Let me bring it up over here and I'll get back to you.
Yeah, Thielen is falling. Then. Oh, and there goes Adam Thielen. That wasn't that much of a surprise. Oh, you wanted Ayuk.
Devontae Smith, Papasora.
All right, now you're up, Shake It B.
You know what? I haven't filled my tight end spot yet. So Teddy Two Gloves, he's probably going to want to check it down a lot. So let's go with Noah Fant.
He said Teddy Two Gloves. I ain't never heard that one. That's a good one. He said Teddy Two Gloves. Low key, I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. I need a running back. So can y'all not pick any running backs? That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
There's still some solid wide receivers left.
So Big Play Slay, or not Big Play Slay, who said it? Dank Burrito asked, who do you think is the most underrated receiver in the NFL?
Most underrated? Allen Robinson's pretty underrated. And that's because down to Bears.
Yeah, and he's always with terrible quarterbacks, and he produces.
Facts. Maybe even who Kevin just took, Jarvis Landry. The dude doesn't get kind of his flowers. They see him as like a backup wide receiver, like a wide receiver 2 slot guy, but he always comes out near the top with the most receptions.
Facts.
Who do you think is the most underrated wide receiver?
I'm taking Jamar Chase. I would probably say That's tough. I would probably say Keenan Allen. I feel like Keenan Allen is like always above average, and people kind of just like lump him against with all the other players. Like I feel like he's a tier above. He might not be like a superstar, but I think he's a lot better than people give him credit to be.
All right. So to answer your question from before, who I think in my other league that I got good value, and it can go either two ways. In the 9th round, I grabbed Corey Davis, who's probably going to be the Jets' #1 wide receiver. And in the 10th round, I grabbed Curtis Samuel from Washington, and I think he's probably going to have a good, especially if PPR league, good amount of points.
Facts. Diggs did go. Where did Diggs go? I think he went pretty early.
Oh, Diggs went early. I think the second round or second round, yeah.
Yeah, second round to big play Slay. My team looking fierce. I don't know, bro.
It is the 8th round. And I know you said you stay away from this guy, but maybe I'll just take him. He's healthy now. He's going to improve. Let's go with Odell Beckham.
OB Jizzle. I like my team right now. If Jamar Chase, can actually catch the ball, which I think that storyline was like way overblown.
Oh, for sure. The guy drops a couple. That's like when Devontae Smith dropped a couple balls and there's people in the background like, oh, who cares about his route running? What about those drops? It's like,
yeah, right.
Like, are you serious?
Is it better to take a QB with a receiver you have in your league? I mean, yeah, that's always a plus because then you can stack those points.
Right.
I didn't do that because ain't nobody really fall to me because I have the 55th pick in the draft. I personally would go Davis a little later because there's a couple other wide receivers I'm taking over him right now. Here we go. Odell Beckham off the board. Papa Sora taking his time. You got 50 seconds, my guy. Oh, and he did it. Javonte Williams. I was thinking about taking him.
Same.
I was definitely thinking about taking him. I just don't know what's going to happen with him and Melvin, Gordon. And now he's a little bit banged up. I don't know. Yeah, we got to take my Lotta at some point. What if he gets some fantasy points?
Yeah. You can get a point.
We don't have him at tight end. Who's LS Jr.?
Is that the wide receiver from Jacksonville?
Laviska Shenault.
Yes.
Laviska Shenault. He's going to be good this year. MP Jr.
Don't trust Jacksonville.
Yeah, no, facts. I mean, it's going to be interesting because their offensive line is absolute garbage. So,
assuming MP Jr. is Michael Pitman Jr.
Okay. Y'all got to just write out their last name. I'm sitting here trying to think too much.
Football trivia.
There's a lot of good wide receivers, though, to be honest.
Jerry Jeudy just went off. Jerry Judy's going to be pretty solid.
Yeah. Tom Brady just went off. Hey, if you're going to wait, that's a solid person to wait for. Yeah. Mike Gesicki went off. Montgomery is definitely being slept on by a lot of people. Ain't nobody left that I even want, man.
You gotta hope there is still.
I'm just gonna start taking backup defenses now. Matthew Stafford comes off the board, so he takes 2 quarterbacks.
What?
He has Kyler Murray now and Matt Stafford,
and only 2 running backs. Audi, what are you doing, my guy?
He's not utilizing that first pick.
He's probably going to take a running back here, I would assume.
I don't know who I'm taking. Maybe I would take Melvin Gordon. Maybe a Ronald Jones, or I don't really like Leonard Fournette. I feel like he's like too touchdown dependent.
He really is.
Maybe a Damian Harris or Zad Moss, or is it? I don't know how to say Zach Moss. That's what his name is. I think he's a sleeper as far as running backs go. AJ Dillon might get some burn this year.
Trey Sermon's dependent on Mostert. I mean, Mostert gets hurt a lot too, so
yeah.
Mostert will go like 80 yards for a touchdown, and then he'll be out for like 2 games after that.
Yeah, it's true. Adi B said he has something up his sleeve. There might be some trades. They probably gonna be trying to trade.
Oh, that's right. There was the controversy between Audi and Papasora trades. There might be something going on there.
There might be something brewing behind the scenes we don't know of. I mean, let me put the tinfoil hat on real quick. If we look at Papasora's team, he has 2 tight ends, no quarterback.
That's also an interesting move.
Does one have to do with the other? One may think. It'll be very interesting to see what his next pick is. If you look at Adi B's team, he does have one of, if probably the best tight end in the league right now as far as fantasy goes. But could he be trying to, maybe get something from this? Could be interesting. Maybe like a Travis Kelce, Matt Stafford type of deal for a running back. Maybe that's why he's staying away from running backs.
Well, don't be stuck for too much longer, Alyssa. You got 1 minute.
Yeah, we're going to put you on auto.
But you're right, though. If you're trying to get another running back and you want to get someone that's going to get the yards, who's he going to be in Tampa Bay? Is it Leonard Fournette or Ronald Jones? Someone's going to get one of them and the other person. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't want to be stuck with the guy that's on the sideline.
And it takes a second tight end.
Ooh, what is the love for tight ends? Did I miss something?
That's wild.
A Rams tight end, so maybe she's just thinking get the player on the best offense possibly. We got Inferno coming up next. He also, he has he has every position. He's probably a little light on running back, but he goes wide receiver, Cortland Sutton. So he's going to be depending on Dalvin Cook and David Montgomery.
Papasora with the Hurts season pick.
Oh, did he really take Hurts? Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Do you think that's early? All bias aside.
Yeah. Probably could have taken
it. So, yeah. I respect that. He said, yeah. No hesitation. Now, where is Shaky B going to go?
I'm going to go.
You don't have a backup tight end.
I'm going to go Ronald Jones. I think he's going to win out that spot. And like you said, I think Leonard Fournette's going to be 2 touchdown dependent. He's also my 4th running back, so it's not like I really, really need him unless someone goes down in bye weeks and stuff.
Ooh, and a good pickup here by Fizzy Dorito with Robbie Anderson. That's a guy that really did good for me last year. So,
and he's reunited with Darnold.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that. Maybe that might not be good for I never even thought of that. That might not be that good. I honestly didn't even think. Okay. Leonard Fournette off the board. Joe Castro in the building.
You got that double pick. Use it wisely.
I don't use anything wisely.
I'm waiting to see who takes the first kicker off the board.
It's going to be me.
Might be next round.
Nah, people don't like Jake Elliott. If people like Jake Elliott, he would go. He would have been off already.
He did. Speaking of Jake Elliott, he did well this preseason. I'll give him that. I mean, I like how Nick Sirianni, maybe he saw how last year Doug wasn't using him at all, so he never got warmed up. I don't think there was a time in these preseason games that he went for it close to the to the end zone. I think they kicked field goals. I could be wrong. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think every fourth down he let Jake Elliott kick the field goal.
Yeah, he did his thing. I'm happy. He didn't look like an absolute idiot, so I'm happy about that. He did his damn job for once, you know, like damn, this is a hard decision. These are kind of reaches, but they're not going to be here when I come back around my board.
Yeah, sometimes that's what you got to think of at the same time, right? Let's just say pick.
Go with Debo.
I was just looking at him. You can go Antonio Brown. He's punching dudes.
How about now? No, I'm just kidding.
Brandon Cooks has like a sneaky good season. Like even last year, he had over 1,000 yards, I believe.
Yeah, he just can't stay healthy for anything.
Can't say healthy. Who's going to be their quarterback this year, you know? DJ Chark. Okay.
I took Trace Sermon. You know, it is what it is. I needed some depth at those positions. Those were the best guys I could really get. But I feel like we'll have like not a number one, but at least have a dominant role.
Right. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm being peer pressured into getting another tight end too. It feels like everyone's going to
I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to use him, but I feel like I need him. It's true though. Like everybody's getting one. I mean, the both of the flexes you can use a tight end, but
yeah.
I mean, do they think that all these tight ends are going to go crazy or something?
I don't know.
There's one guy I'm looking at. If I got a backup tight end, Tim Tebow.
Perfect.
There you go. Brandon Cooks off the board. You talked them into it.
Now, this one might be a reach, but I took him in my other league, and I'm going to go Corey Davis.
There you go. I was looking at him too, to be honest.
And Jets have someone to throw to, right? I mean, I know they have the rookie, Elijah Moore, but apparently they've been saying that Wilson has liked Corey Davis and been throwing to him a lot.
That's some good insight right there. That's some good insight. You want to trade? You want to do it? Yeah, man. Yeah, I didn't know that. Let's trade, man. If I knew that, I would have took him.
I didn't realize.
I like Debo Samuel.
That's a solid pickup.
Who?
Chase Edmonds. I didn't realize.
Yeah, that was a big pickup for me. Zach Moss. Like I said, I like Zach Moss. He just doesn't have that duality. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he'll take Devin Singleton off the field completely.
Right.
That's what scares me about him. That's why I kind of take him late. But that's a good spot for him.
I mean, they went back to back. Buffalo running backs.
Back to back. Alyssa's about to take a kicker.
She's about to set it off. Usually when one person takes the kicker, everyone follows suit.
Yeah, everybody just
because they're like, oh, I don't want the bad one.
It's sad that there's like bad kickers. Like there's like 3 million people on here, and we can't find 32 people that can just consistently kick a field goal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they've been going into other countries to find.
Like, yeah. Come on, man. The Alexander Madison. Yeah, that was a bit shocking. Ramondre Stevenson's going to be an interesting guy, too. I don't know if he's going to. I just don't trust how the Patriots use their guys.
Right. And to take him over Harris? Interesting.
Very interesting. We got 20 people in the chat. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you guys want to do one of these, if you're not in this draft, we'll do another one. Just leave like a comment. Let us know that you want to do this. Leave a like let us know you want to join. We'll start dropping more links to more leagues, and we'll try and cover them. You know what I'm saying? Like the professionals that we are, right? So
Michael Pitman Jr. That's a solid pickup right there, especially with T.Y. Hilton. I believe he's done for a while per usual. I feel bad for T.Y. I know he's trying to have like a going out season. I think he's getting a little up there in age, and he just keeps getting hurt.
Yeah, and he has a paper soft quarterback as well. So I don't trust that at all. That's why I like Jonathan Taylor so much, because that's the only way that they'll be successful if he's getting the ball a lot.
I mean, that's how they were successful last year. They used their running backs, and Philip Rivers only a game manager. Hopefully, I mean, I don't even care. I can't even say hopefully. I was gonna say something positive for Carson, and
it's like, you know, let's do this guy.
I just need 75%.
That's all we need. Play every single game. I pray to everything holy that he stays healthy for every single game, and he loses every single game. Like that's what I want. That's what's best for the Eagles.
Wow. So Alyssa takes 2 quarterbacks within 4 picks of each other. Interesting move.
It's an interesting move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. What's good, Michael DeJean? My bad. I forgot to say what up.
I hope Travis. I mean, I don't know.
I hope J-Dog doesn't make the team. Does that count?
The only reason why I think a guy like JJ is going to make the team over Fulgham is because he's been playing special teams, and they've been putting him out there on special teams.
Facts. I know you like J-Dog. That's your guy.
It's more of the underdog because everyone doesn't like him.
No, that's your favorite player. That's your favorite player. We can be honest here. We're friends. You got a jersey. You're about to pick J-Jaw right now. We all know.
Right.
That would be hilarious.
That would be. I get my
James Conner. I didn't even see that. Michael Carter is an interesting guy too. Backup tight end.
I'm going to go Hines.
Good pick. Very good pick.
I know David Johnson. He's still there.
Ooh. He took who I wanted.
Chenault. Like I said, I just don't trust Jacksonville players for some reason. They just didn't look good this preseason. And I know it's preseason and we didn't look that great either, but I have more faith in our team than Jacksonville for sure.
I feel that. All right, so everybody's going to, when I do this, they're going to be like, what, Joe? What's wrong with you? What are you thinking? Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Here we go. I'm ready to say it.
I'm taking Robert Tonyan.
What?
Backup tight end.
What's wrong with you?
Nah, man, the kid had 10 touchdowns last year. You know what I'm saying? As a backup tight end, I think if he starts to show in the beginning of the year that he's going to be that red zone guy for them, there'll be times that I'll be starting him or maybe starting him over Hawkinson. Who did I get? Over Darren Waller. Never mind. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, if he's good, then I take back everything I just said. All right. And then.
All right, word. If everyone's taking 2 times, then I'm about to take one then.
Leaving me alone.
Not on the waiver wire by the time I need to switch something out or something's not working out.
And
There's
then
still solid tight ends left.
I get nervous about the Rams defense. I know a lot of people love them, but they just lost their defensive coordinator, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And I know he's like a genius. So I know they have the talent there, but before he came over, they were not the number 1 defense. So it feels like they're going to take a dip. Whereas the Buccaneers, I feel like they're only getting better on defense.
Are you about to take a defense? Is this what's about to happen?
That's what's about to happen.
Oh,
And it's going to be the Buccaneers defense.
there you go.
Because it's, you said it perfectly. I don't want to get the worst one. So I'm in a position that right now, I honestly could wait on these next couple players. Nobody that I get over the Bucks or over Robert Tonyan even was going to be, you know what I'm saying, that game breaker for me. So now I get to take some risks. And I like that. You're supposed to say, damn, Joe, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, man, that that might be genius level.
That's like Kanye Donda level type stuff right there. Did you listen to that album yet? Oh, did he just freeze?
Sleep on Donda. I haven't finished it yet, but I didn't bad. Oh yeah, am I back? I listened to the first 5.
Yeah, I'm at the same spot. Hold on. Where am I? I'll tell you right now where I'm at. Maybe my problems. I'm at okay. That's as far as I've gotten. So number 8.
Okay, so
I'm lying. I got to remote control. That's the one I got to.
Okay.
So number 12.
Yeah, you're ahead of me. I was listening
to fire though.
It's good.
Yeah, definitely worth the wait. Well, actually, I don't think anything was worth the wait that he made us go through. That was like waiting on his album was like the perfect comparison to last year's season, because it's like you're right there. You might have a chance, and then you just go out there and suck, and you don't get the albums. Yeah, it's like.
Hey, he made his money doing those like listening parties or whatever. That was pretty smart on his part.
Yeah.
And then he also has like this little gadget thing where you can like create loops and like take the beat off and just the vocals or whatever. It looks actually pretty dope, but it's like $200.
Damn.
But it's actually seems pretty cool.
I saw an interview of him saying that he wants to make Yeezys like $50.
Go the Shaq route.
Yeah, I still wouldn't buy them ugly ass shoes. My nephew got a bunch of them. He got like the new what's it called? The like slides that they got for like $50. They're easy, so they're ugly as hell, but whatever. That's what they like.
I can't believe I took 2 tight ends there.
Look at that. Now I started a trend. That's what I do. I'm a trendsetter. Look at all these defenses coming off the board.
Defense. Yeah, I'm bugging out.
You're welcome. In some of my drafts, I honestly don't even take a kicker or a defense. If I can't get like a top one, I'll just wait. I'll go through a player that I, draft and be like, oh, he's gonna be trash. So I'll just, drop him.
I hear that.
Or draft like an injured person and put him on IR. And then pick up I can't be giving away the sauce. I'm giving away too much sauce.
You are. Now I'm thinking about making a move now.
$50. Just send me $50.
Oh, I think someone already took him. Someone already took Michael Thomas.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they've been took him.
That's like that. You storm. Yeah, they took him in the 9th round. Audie did.
Justin Tucker.
I wanted to say I'm going to be the trendsetter.
Audie B with the trend setting.
Alyssa has to scroll to the bottom of the list to find Quez Watkins.
Right.
Or maybe typed his name in. I mean, but that's a sleeper. That's something that only this chat or this league would know that he could potentially be.
There he goes.
Successful.
Your girl Alyssa just took Quez.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Like I said, this is the only league that would know that between him and somebody else that could potentially have potential to have a good season. Nobody else knows him.
Devontae Smith already went off the board?
Yeah, he went off earlier. So, I think Papa got him. Yeah.
There's somebody I'm looking at, and I really, really hope that nobody grabs him. I'm not going to say his name because I actually really want him. You guys are really mean to me, so.
Fair move. 3 tight ends. Oh, yeah, I can't succumb to that.
Pat Fryermuth is the man, bro. Pat Fryermuth is the man. Oh, yeah, he said you thought I was only going to have 2 tight ends? Nay, sir.
I'm going to take Young Ho Koo.
Aw. I love that dude.
I always take Harrison Butker, though. I always feel like that's pretty solid because I always feel like if any team's going to have a chance to always get toward the red zone, it's the Chiefs.
Yeah. Yeah, this is looking like one of those drafts. I'm just not going to take a kicker.
Wow, solid pick. Marquez got Callaway.
Oh, he's a deep sleeper. He might end up being one of my top 3 guys if I'm being 100%
That's a solid pick. Wow, I forgot all about him. He was having some great catches the other night. That won Winston his job. Although it shouldn't have been too hard to win that job.
Yeah, I think he won that job. I think a lot of he said if you're listening to this live, y'all getting more sauce. Y'all getting some sauce. What kind is yours?
I'm going to have to handcuff my top pick just in case. I'm going to have to take a defense. I probably should have not taken that second tight end, and I could have grabbed someone else I wanted. And that would still leave me. Oh, maybe if then no one drafts him, I'll just go into the waiver wire and drop my tight end.
You sure?
I got 2.
Who's going to be your backup?
The waiver wire.
Facts.
Who knows? Maybe I won't.
Man, there ain't really no running backs I like anymore.
Mike Williams, solid. Chargers have to throw to somebody outside of Keenan Allen.
Facts.
Probably should have did that. Sometimes I don't think to like pair my quarterback with like. Well, I guess
It's tough sometimes when you're. Oh, there's only one more pick, and I'm over here queuing up like 15 people. Like I queued up like 45 people. I'm ready to go deep into this draft. Do I take a kicker? I feel like everybody took a kicker, so I mean, what's the point? I could just grab whoever I want now.
Facts. Audie B with not only what does he have? Let's see.
The Los Angeles Rams defense, so 2 defenses.
There's 2 quarterbacks. Interesting. Curtis Samuel, that's a good pick. I respect that. He should have a good year. Ryan Fitzpatrick likes to air it out.
It's going to be hard to even drop anybody on my team. Probably Kenyon Drake, the only one I can.
Yeah, because Josh Jacobs, he does tend to get banged up a lot.
Well, I've been reading that Kenyon Drake is getting more carries and more touches than Josh Jacobs. That they're looking at Kenyon Drake to get a what's it called? A more prominent role.
That would save Josh Jacobs in a sense. They've been utilizing him a lot.
Yeah, facts. Another defense off the board. That's his first. Okay. Now Papasura in the building. Maybe he takes another tight end. See, this is how drafts should go. Some of my drafts be taking like 3 hours. Like, bro, hurry up.
He's another double. Him and Audie B. They got something going. Both double.
Yeah, they got a trade going. They're definitely, that's the first storyline to watch.
Yo, there's still so many players.
Yes, a lot of good players. That's what happens when you're in a 10-player league, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can get one of these 3 guys, I'm cool. So it looks like I can. David Johnson. I'm staying away. I'm far away from anybody in Houston. If I get who I want, this is going to be the steal of the draft. I'm calling it now. And with the last selection of the first annual Philly Fantasy Draft, Joe Castro of Philly the podcast will select wide receiver from Kansas City Chiefs,
Mecole
Hardman.
Hey.
And with that, we have ended the first draft. So before we get off here, quickly, who do you think has the best team?
Not myself.
Not you, other than you. And I'll do the same.
I like Big Play Slay's team.
Yeah, he got a good team.
I don't know. Fizzy Doritos. I'm going to go with Fizzy Doritos.
I was kind of looking at him too, but he's got a squad low key. His running backs have to be good, though, but he got a lot of wide receivers. And then a great running back. A great quarterback. Excuse me.
That's
great,
true.
Great upside on his defense as well. I like Kev's team too. Kev low key. The 2 kicker, 2 defense thing is kind of throwing me off, but the top of his team is actually pretty good.
Oh my gosh. Defense. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. I don't think he did either. And Ref Taco's team is good too.
Ref Taco's team is good.
This is a good one. If I had to pick one, I might honestly pick Addy B. I think that's who I would pick. Because if you look at his team, he's got 1, 2, probably like 3 wide receivers that can be his 3 guys. You have 2 really good running backs with Alvin Kamara and Gus Edwards. Damian Harris could be a good number 3. He's going to probably be their number 1 guy. You have the top tight end. You have possibly one of the top 5 quarterbacks in Kyler Murray. And then you have who some are saying the best defense in fantasy in Los Angeles Rams. So I'm going to give it to Adi B. He had the advantage. I don't think he took like full advantage of being number one pick, but I like his team. If I'm being real, he filled everything out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm
gonna
go Fizzy Doritos. And like you said, he has two good running backs. He handcuffed his third running back to go with Aaron Jones, but then David Johnson. I mean, it's his job to lose. Realistically, I mean, they're saying that him and Mark Ingram are really battling it out. But if David Johnson wins that job and he can stay healthy, I don't see why he wouldn't at least be a solid backup if you're only going to put two running backs in. And I think we have two flexes, so he would have to run with four wide receivers. And he has the wide receivers to do it with Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, Allen Robinson, and then either Juju or Robbie Anderson, Chenault. Like he had Brandon Cooks. He has the players to put there, so he doesn't need the extra running back there.
Yeah, this is a pretty good. So hold on, I'm gonna look at the real quick before we hop off. I just want to look at one last thing. So to look at the projected scores so far right now, just off nothing, nobody touched their team. Obviously, it has Team Inferno as the highest scoring team, and then second would be Fizzy Doritos, then Big Play Slay, and then me, and then you, and then Papa Sora, and then the bottom two teams would be Kev and Ref Taco. And let's take in that this is without me having a kicker. So you know what I'm saying? That's going to go up like 10 points. So I'm number one. I think that's what we all get from this. It looks like I'm going to win this championship, man. But yeah, you got anything to say to the subscribers, to the people that are in the league? Talk your junk. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll do like a call-in just for the guys that are in this league. Maybe that'll be fun. But talk your junk. Talk your junk, bro.
Just want to put out quick trade that's already going down between Papa Sora and Audie B. Let's see, a trade is now pending. Papa Sora's roster. They gain Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, and Kyler Murray. And Audie B gets Nick Chubb, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Pat Freiermuth. I don't quite.
Wait, what? So all right. So
traded his first round pick to Papa Sora
for two running backs,
essentially, and Kyler Murray.
That kind of changes things, I guess.
Okay. To each their own.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have done that.
If I had to choose a winner in this trade, I'm gonna have to go with Papa Sora. Michael Thomas will be back mid-season, so you know he's gonna be on the bench for a little bit. But Alvin Kamara, obviously, you're gonna get a little more out of him.
So he'd be pairing Alvin Kamara up with, I'm assuming, Mike Davis, because then he has Devin Singletary behind that, and that's his only running backs.
Oh, well. You know what? He also could have had another running back if he didn't take like 3 tight ends. But then he just traded one, so I'll take that back. He did just trade one.
He traded a tight end? Oh, yeah, Pat Freiermuth. True.
Freiermuth, or however you pronounce it.
And then, hold on. Let me look at Audie B's team. Oh, and they play each other week 1. So now his quarterback is going to be Matt Stafford, and his running backs will be, actually that makes sense for him too, because he didn't have any running backs outside of those top two, and outside of Alvin Kamara. So now he has at least 2 good running backs. This will be interesting. This will definitely be interesting. I guess y'all gonna make us work on this one. That's crazy. But hey,
I'm gonna win this one. I'm sorry, guys. I got a 3-headed monster at running back. That first back-to-back. I'm sorry. I know the points don't say wise, but you guys are gonna be looking for running backs mid-season, and I'm gonna You guys are gonna be proposing some crazy trades, like
I think we all know we're gonna be. Listen, this is my junk talking. This is all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna win. All right. I have all the best players. If Saquon Barkley comes back to form and is who we all know Saquon Barkley can be in fantasy football, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, guys. It's just not looking pretty for nobody. Probably got the top 2 running backs possibly in fantasy football. Great quarterback, wide receiver core looking ugly. You know what I'm saying? Even Chase Edmonds about to go in there and cause some havoc. You know what I'm saying? Darren Waller is going to be, out there just eating people's food. It's going to be a lot of fun. I want to thank everybody for joining this league because I love winning things. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys giving me that opportunity to come in here and take an easy dub. You know what I'm saying? But no, we're gonna get out of here, man. Maybe we will do like a call in something for it later on Tuesday. So Monday we have Gail Sanders. Gail Sanders is coming on the show Monday at 12. Is it 12:30?
12:30, I think 12:30.
12:30. So 12:30, we're gonna have Gail on the show, and then RB, my guy RB Philly Take. We've been trying to do something for a minute. He's gonna be on the show Tuesday night, and we're gonna do our predictions. I'm gonna try and get you on here there as well, Brandon, if you got time. But we're gonna do our predictions. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Everybody, talk your junk in the comments. If you are a part of this, if you want to become part of this, definitely let us know in the comments, and we'll start some more leagues up. But other than that, man, is there anything you want to say before we get out of here, bro?
Nah, to Kev Thomas, I'm sorry, bro. You ain't taking the ship. You got 2 defenses, 2 kickers. I'm not gonna lose to a guy that has that many players that don't mean much. So it is what it is.
I love it. Can you guys feel the heat? Can y'all feel the heat? This is what fantasy football is about. But other than that, man, I appreciate everybody. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and go check out the video I just did about Deshaun Watson. It's a doozy. But y'all know what it is, man. It is Fly Eagles Fly, and we are out here. Peace.
B Scott with the Philadelphia
John
Eagles.
Dornbos here, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, we're just the Philadelphia Eagles.
Follow my guy Joe Castro on his YouTube/podcast